Happy Monday everyone, I'm CK and I'm back for another reaction video, and right now we will react to Sarah Geronimo and Regine Velasquez Alcacid's version of Sana Maulit Muli during the R30 concert of Miss Regine Velasquez. I'm very much excited to react to this video because this is also one of the most requested video on my channel, so I hope you like it. Alright, so let's begin with our reaction video. Fans are going crazy. Having chills. Having chills when pinilabutan ako. Good control.
Opo.
Yung galing dito yan. Iniluwal ko yan. Yan na siya. Thank you so much.
Alright, so that's our reaction video for that performance. Grabe, honestly, while I was watching the video, it's not my first time to watch the video. Lagi ko siyang piniplay sa car because iba yung nabibigay sa aking joy and iba yung nabibigay sa aking emotion ng song. And honestly, even if it's my 100th time ng panonood ng video na ito, yung kanina, yung luha ko is nangingilid talaga sa mata ko. I just don't know why. But every time I watch this performance, every time I hear them sing this song, nangingilid talaga yung luha ko sa mata, and sometimes I cry, honestly. So let's start with our performance review. Let's start with Miss Regine Velasquez. Alright, so medyo konti lang yung part ni Miss Regine Velasquez because I cut it. I just captured the Sana Maulit Muli. But when it comes to Miss Regine Velasquez, wala akong masabi because the precision of her notes, ang galing. All notes are on point. The power is still there. Iba talaga yung buga ni Miss Reg. The vibrato during that falsetto part na kinontrol niya na sobrang haba, that was very emotional. At ang galing to sustain a tone using an artificial voice. If I'm not mistaken, yun yata yung before mag last chorus, nag-hit siya ng mahabang artificial voice na note. Ang galing, kasi ang hirap nun, it requires a lot of air and a lot of vocal control because may vibrato yun eh. At ang galing nun, grabe. And when she started to hit those high notes, I just felt na, hey, this is Regine Velasquez. Siya lang talaga yun. Siya lang ang makakagawa niyan. At siya lang yung may flair na ganun dun sa last part na bumirit siya. Ang galing, I like it. Ito yung sinasabi nila na, sabi ng ibang bashers, si Regine daw ay sumisigaw. I don't believe na sumisigaw siya. It's what we call belting out. Kasi if sumisigaw siya, edi sana noon pa lang sira na yung boses niya. It's belting out. It's just that her voice is so powerful. The volume is so loud and it's very resonant. Kaya feeling ng iba sumisigaw siya, but for me, hindi. It's singing, it's belting out. At ang galing. I love the control, I love the emotion. Hands up ako kay Miss Regine. And I find it unfair for her na binabash siya ngayon just because nagbago na yung boses niya. Let's accept the fact that Miss Regine Velasquez is also aging just like us. May wear and tear na tinatawag. Ibig sabihin, habang tumatanda ka, nagbabago na yung boses mo. It would not sound the same as how it sounded in the past, but let's face the fact that she set the standard very high, not just in the Philippines but in Asia, 'di ba? Ang taas ng sinet niya na standard, siya ang nag-set ng example sa mga singers ngayon kung paano ba yung singing nila ngayon. It's inspired by Miss Regine Velasquez. So I find it really unfair and I feel very bad for her na binabash siya ngayon just because hindi na siya nakakabilat ng katulad ng pagbilat niya before. Generally speaking, gano'n naman eh, people tend to have that kind of mentality na kapag hindi mo na napapakinabangan, parang nawawala na lang, na-itsapwera na lang yung mga nagawa niya in the past. So let's just remember that she gave pride to the Philippines back then, and she's an inspiration to everyone. So let's not bash her. She deserves to be glorified because of her God-given talent. So ayun, I like the performance. I like her very much during this performance, and nag-blend talaga sila ni Sarah very well. Next, let's talk about Sarah Geronimo. First, I have an issue because I feel like ako, magiging objective ako. I feel like not all notes are in place. There were notes na hindi swak, pero hindi siya flat, hindi rin siya sharp. That's ang tawag natin doon is desafinado. So kung ito yung note na hit mo, ito yung sharp, ito yung flat, may mga notes na dumadaan lang dito. Hindi siya sobrang swak. Because I feel like siguro hindi din siya masyadong hindi niya palagi kinakanta tong song na to, or siguro overwhelming talaga yung concert. So may mga parts na for me, hindi talaga siya swak na swak yung pagkakahit ng note. Most especially nung solo part niya, tas pahuli na, may mga parts siya na dun sa ang ating kahapon, sana maulit. Yun, may mga notes siya doon na hindi swak. Pero very, very minimal lang. But other than that, everything was good. Everything was glorious. Everything was excellent. I would like to point out her vibrato. Her vibrato or yung ninig sa boses. Other term for vibrato is tremolo. Her vibrato is very, alam mo yun, polished. Bago niya i-hit yung first chorus, may nag-vibrate siya ng boses niya at sobrang emotional at sobrang perfect ng pagkaka-vibrate at doon talaga nagkaroon ako ng chills. Ang galing. And when she was starting to hit that falsetto during the first chorus and she added vibrato on her falsetto, sabi ko, grabe, nakakagigil, sobrang nakakakilabot. Ang galing, I like it. It's very polished. Every vibrato na ginawa niya doon, in place talaga, on point. And also, I loved how she hit that big note after the first chorus, yung ang ating kahapon, sana maulit muli. I love how she prolonged that note and how she put a slow vibrato because that slow vibrato made that note very emotional. Ang galing. At saka gusto ko rin yung fact na sinet niya yung mood ng fans as she started the medley and na maririnig mo talaga na nagkaroon ng malakas na impact yung performance, yung pag-open niya ng medley sa audience. I really like it. Next, I also like the femininity of her voice or yung boses babae talaga si Sarah Geronimo dito sa part na to. Because there are some other performances na malaking boses niya but during this performance, it was very feminine, it was very soft and very controlled, and I like it. It makes me feel na nag-match tuloy yung boses ni Regine, which is very feminine. Tinapatan siya ng control ni Sarah na very feminine din yung boses niya. Ang ganda ng effect dun sa song. All her low notes are also in place and very controlled and very emotional. High notes, I was shocked. Though this was not the original key of the song, I felt like when she hit that note sa last chorus, grabe, bugang-buga talaga yung note niya. And sobrang relaxed lang yung larynx niya, hindi ipit yung boses niya, mataginting, may vibrato yung high notes niya, and I like it. It's an indicative na she can still belt out and she still has that voice. And doon sa part na last chorus na hinit niya yung kung kaya kong blah blah blah, how she stylized that part, it's very amazing. Kasi tinaasan niya yung note, tapos gigil na gigil talaga siya. It added emotion to the performance. And you would also see Regine Velasquez na nanggigigil during the performance. And I felt the same way too. Yun din ang naramdaman ko. And dun sa part na yun, she hit the note, the high note in a very controlled manner, tapos biglang pinakawalan niya with her neutral larynx, and then inipit niya ulit to control it, and then kinulot niya pababa. It's amazing. I like it. It's very technical, it's very emotional, and ang galing ng vocal acrobatics nun. I like it. Kaya nga siguro na-impress din si Regine, as you would see on the video. So, love it. And also, let's talk about the duet itself. I love how they blended and hindi sila nagsapawan dito. I love how Regine gave way to Sarah Geronimo and how Sarah Geronimo respected Regine Velasquez during the performance. Mararamdaman mo talaga that they have this special connection, and I like it. Grabe, sobrang emotional. And let's not compare them because there are two different singers with two different techniques and two different voice qualities. So it's not fair na i-compare sila. I just feel like ito yung isa sa pinakagusto kong naging performance nilang dalawa. Very emotional. It was a reunion, and I love the fact na there are two queens performing on the same stage, and the first one, siya yung nag-start or siya yung nagbigay ng influence and inspiration kay Sarah Geronimo, and right now Sarah Geronimo is very successful. So I like it. So there you go. To those who are I'm saying that I am biased, kasi lagi ako kay Sana Geronimo reaction video. I'm not biased. All my opinions are objective. I make sure that it's objective and it's based on what I hear, not just how I feel towards the video. And during this performance, iba yung technicality, iba rin yung naramdaman ko. At dun sa naramdaman ko, it's happiness, it's emotion, and sobrang paghanga. I like it. So there you go. If you like my reaction video, please don't forget to hit like. If you want more videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, requests, or anything, please comment down below and I'll be more than happy to take it from there. So thank you very much. And thanks for all the support. I really appreciate all your comments. Mwah! Thank you very much. I'll see you again. Bye.